stuck in that toxic relationship because you're a people pleaser. Who said that? Let me tell y'all why people pleasing get you stuck in toxic relationships. How it got me stuck. That's how we get in toxic relationships from being a people pleaser, is because we don't know how to say no. We don't want to upset somebody. We don't want to hurt their feelings. We don't be wanting to like say how we feel, or what we like or what we don't like, or what we're okay with and we're not okay with. So it's hurting you. You not speaking up for yourself. You not really saying what you want or knowing what you want. It's gonna always hurt you in the long run. Matter of fact, this got me to where I went down a long rabbit hole of long toxic relationships. So the very first one, I was 17 years old, and because I was a people pleaser, I didn't know how to say no to people for nothing, which is, you could think about how detrimental and horrible that can be to one's life. So I was working at Publix at this time, right? And I met this boy outside while I was like cleaning and stuff, doing the trash, doing my little Publix chores. And he was on vacation from Houston, because the Publix I worked at always had people that were coming in and out on vacation. And he was trying to get my number, and I was like, no, because he wasn't my actual type. He then became my type, but it became the type to my brokenness, not my type for what I like, right? So basically I ended up giving him my number because he kept on pushing. Then like eventually we would talk on the phone like every day, and we got super close. But he pretty much wiggled his little way into my life by growing close to me, like forming an attachment with me, a bond, and by being kind of a bully. Like, I was a pushover, so he kind of bullied me into a relationship. Like, I got attached to him, and you know, that's what it was, because he was so like in my face. And I say being a people pleaser got me in this relationship, because if I would have just said no to his number, one, it would have never been a thing. Two, if I would have said no to being with him, no to talking to him so much, no to even allowing him to create that bond with me, it would have never been a thing. You get what I'm saying? And sometimes, and that relationship gets so deep, y'all. Like, it was so toxic. Like, from the things he was putting in my head to him putting his hands on me, it got so bad. And at that time, I didn't really know what I wanted in a man. And I knew what I wanted for myself, but I didn't know what I wanted in a relationship or in a man. So by me not knowing those things, and by me not knowing how to speak up for myself, that completely put me in a horrible situation. And that added to even more horrible situations later, because of course that situation shifted and